Okay, now today most of the teleport operators offer standard solutions, right? Because the whole business is based on partitioning out the different components and then going out, purchasing them, putting them together. So the differentiation amongst different teleport operators are not very high. So if you want to differentiate yourself, you need to do something different. And what we feel is by understanding all the components, you can bring a lot of value in terms of integrating them to bring value to your customers. So the real-time advisor is one example. So it can manage all these devices, then get statistics which can be used to generate reports, for example SLA reports to the customers. So you give a quality of service to your customer which is very different to your competitors. So to do that, we work with the customer very closely, understand the issues or the pain points they have, and help them, right, work together with them as partners to help them to come up with a solution that differentiates them from everybody else. And I believe in the world, this is one of the things that's required, right, to differentiate yourself. Having standard products and standard solutions, right, is not sufficient to differentiate yourself in the market out there. So there's a lot of requirements to come up with something which is particular to your customer base, your vertical, your region. And to do that, you need to have a partner who understands your business as well as you understand it and has the technical resources, right, to be able to realize the ideas and the innovative solutions that we can come out together with the customer. Okay, one of the customers we worked with was in Singapore. Actually, that was with Speedcast. They had the teleport and they were moving it to a new location. They had to move it, they decided to move it onto a top of a building, 11-story building, to have the teleport on top of the building, right? So it had presented a lot of challenges. They worked with us. We managed to do all the installation, right, move everything over, get the services from one location to another location seamlessly. And also we worked with them to come up with the real-time advisor to cater to their requirements. So we changed the method they do business with their customers. So their customers could actually log into this portal and actually see exactly what's happening with their link, the service that is being offered to them. So it gives more confidence to the customer because in real time they see the situation. Okay, and then our real-time advisor works with the testing equipment, with the monitoring equipment to actually log all this data. So if anything goes wrong, we can go back and we will see exactly all the parameters at that particular time to find out the root cause. So we can do it faster. The whole idea was to be able to get to the root of the problem very quickly using the intelligence and the experience we have, which is incorporated in the real-time advisor. So this differentiates them from everyone else. And the other part which came in was we actually helped them also manage the inventory, because this part of the software allows you to understand all the equipment you have, right, what can be done, how to do the recalibration, warranty, all of this is incorporated in one software package. So package is it's not so clearly defined as it's doing either A or B or C. It is basically taking building blocks and customizing it to the needs of, in this case, Speedcast, right, across a wide range of functions. When we look for a strategic partner, first we need to have somebody who has a wide variety of operations, either geographical or it can be different these types of technology, because that's how we can bring value. If it is a very simple operation, the value we can bring in will be limited. Right? But if it is geographically, they work in different areas, they work with multiple customers using multiple technologies, right? And technically there are a lot of challenges because there are different types of equipment from different vendors, and all of this has to be brought together, then we can do it. Most suppliers will work with their equipment. We will work with all the different types of equipment in the industry, because as a solution provider we have done that. So we understand all the different types of equipment and we can bring them together and help manage them. So coming back to the question, how do we choose someone? It's someone who has a large operation, understands the value of end-to-end solutioning, being able to bring the different components together, understand the importance of innovation and the importance of differentiation. This is what we look for as a strategic partner. Okay, I think a partnership is, even though it's organizations, it's about people, right? We have to work with the management team there. They have to actually give us a lot of the data about their operations. So trust is key, right? They have to trust that they work with us. The information they give us doesn't go anywhere else, to their competitors, to whoever it is, right? And we have to ensure, right, that we maintain that trust by providing something which is unique to them and and is not offered to everybody else, right? We have the building blocks, but we bring it together to have unique value to that particular customer. We don't move it to everybody, right? And I think that is really key when you start working with at a partnership level, right? So that both sides can be more open. We can share our experiences, they share their experience, so we come together to come up with something unique, right? And we continue to work with them. And we can improve on that, because the more we work with them, the more we understand the issues they have, the constraints they have, and we can come up with solutions to make them more efficient and more effective. Okay, I think the business areas should be complementary. They're looking for a symbiotic relationship. Our customers work in providing services, we are providing a solution. So there is no overlap. They do their part of it, where they are a service-oriented organization. They spend most of their time in building the relationships, understanding their customers, and we work with them to take care of the implementation, the technical part, making sure the operations work correctly. So the two parties are working in different spaces, right? We become an integral part of their solutions to their customers, but the specialities are clearly different. Okay, if we are, let's say there's overlap, then it becomes more difficult to really be a strategic partner, because there will be trust issues, they will worry that we will compete with them. All of these type of issues come into play, right? So having this symbiotic relationship, we find, is really key. And with teleport operators and service providers, that is a space we can work with very easily, because we are a solution provider, equipment provider. We are not a service provider. So we are very clear in the business space we operate in. So this is where, when we clearly define the business space we operate in, it becomes very easy to have such a strategic relationship and build trust.